Welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom. We're working on the Stegosaur paddock. This is the bottom half of the Gallimimus paddock from the film. We've carved it into two. This is usually where fan maps put Stegosaurus, and it's at the south in the novel, so it makes sense to put it there too. Lovely green Stegosaurus here. Our other design is this brown one. Let's do a bunch of these green ones. So slow speed, little babbies, little steglets. Let's do, these were 0 to 3 and 0 to 8. So we did 8 trikes, I think, so we're going to do 4 of these. So let's do one of each to start with, I think. So one female, one male, one of each gender, I mean. And then if we go to ungulatus, 2 variations, a brown one and a gray one. In terms of females, that's what they look like. Probably the browns are more JP coated, but like negligibly so. I think we'll do same deal, one of each. One male of this browner one, one female. You look very green. I guess you start green and you grow brown. Fair enough. Okay, 4 stegosaurs. So we're going to get the 2 pairs of each in here, see how they are settled into this exhibit, which has been slightly redesigned. I've extended it a little further south to make it look a little bit more like the bottom shape of the Gallimimus paddock. There's a limit to how much we can do because the map edge is right here. So we can't go too crazy with it, but I think it'll work. And then we got animals in quarantine to sort out as well. Let's get these guys in here first. Let's put them like right here on the shoreline. 4 little steglets. There they go. Okay, let's get a gate in here before I forget. This is a 2.5 meter fence of high security. Put a gate like right here in the near corner. And then let's look at the stegs, who I have lost track of. The Spino's a hybrid. It has a Baryonyx head. It has a Spinosaur head, which is kind of the same. I mean, shit is not very accurate in terms of like dinosaur head shapes in general in the franchise, so using that as your argument for what is for Spino being a hybrid is completely off base.
Few dinosaurs have as recognizable of a silhouette.
All right, we just need forest. We're doing coastal.
Despite its large body size, Stegosaurus is quite the pea brain. Their tiny
Ouch.
brains are perfectly suited to dealing
Harsh.
with challenges in their natural environment.
Let's drop the intensity, increase the
When it comes to
size,
brain teasers,
scatter a
they're
bit.
little bit slow.
Maybe, yeah, focus on maybe this this area with the kind of jungly under texture. Oh, yeah, it went on the wrong type. That's my bad. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I could just undo this. When did I discover Dimetrodon was not a dinosaur but a synapsid? Okay, so there's 2 parts of that. When did I discover it was not a dinosaur? I feel like I always knew it was not a dinosaur. I don't remember a time when I thought it was a dinosaur, but who knows for sure, right? The other part of that is, when did I discover it was a synapsid? And that, I don't know. I don't know when I learned the term synapsid. But that would have been later than the dinosaur thing, for sure. Yeah, I think following this, like, undergrowth style, like, forest floor texture with the trees is probably the way to go. Excuse me. I'm allergic to trees. Okay, they're happy. They could take a little bit more, maybe. We can throw a little bit more of this other veg in here, perhaps. And then maybe a little bit, oh, we have got this over here. I was going to say maybe a little bit of this other stuff in between in some areas. It's a little veg out here along this. just for a little bit of a better feel. Yeah. A little shoreline vegetation. What is the theory that JP3 Spino dies because of Sornoraptors? That comes from, I think, like originally a different script for JP3 or something. Unused, deleted one, whatever you want to call it. And that's in the chaos theory then, right? For JWE2. Alright, nice little fella. Alright, so these guys are settled in. Here's the plan, right? We talked about this last time. We're going to do it. We're going to take the Styrac. That's a Stego, yeah.
If we keep these animals
What? That's a Stego, bro? That's not a Stego, bro. What do you mean? That is a Stego.
literally.
Alright, 6. Styracosaurs. Including the babies. Looks like they are also already happy. So this will be our Stego Styrac enclosure. That doesn't look like a Stego. He's a baby. His plates haven't grown in yet. He's getting there. Alright, so let's steal the food dishes from the Styrac enclosure. Bring them over there. I should make sure these dishes are good. Oh, all our money's gone. Cool. We had like 200k. And it turns out like one enclosure rebuild and a few Stegosaurs and moving Styracs across the park just wipes us completely out. I'm not exactly shocked by that, but I am a little disappointed. Alright. Compatible items. No confirmation that baby Stego didn't have plates. I don't know. I don't know if that's conjecture, the plates growing in, or not. Like, I don't know if there's like a Stego hatchling fossil. I know there's juvenile Stegos, but I don't know offhand what they actually look like. Okay, so this is only plants. Not even fruit. And what about these stags? Also only plants. Okay. So if it's not plants, we don't care. Actually. So this was fruit. Wait, is it? That looks like plants to me. Interesting. I mean, I assumed fruit because of pumpkins, which are, you know, a big fruity thing. You submit a drink. Okay, well, oh yeah, there it is. For some reason, that notification doesn't work anymore. But there you go. You just got to call it out in chat if I don't notice, and we do what we do. Dung beetles, I think, can go. Plant log. Yes, we keep this. Plant log over in the other pen. Let's put it maybe over here on the beach. Nice beach log. Oh my god, it's sky high. How is it sky high? What the fuck? Ooh, it can be driftwood. We can put it like right on the beach. Maybe. Might have deleted part of the water, but that's fine. Straight up eating frozen fruit. I mean, eating frozen fruit is not unusual. Sometimes it's pretty good. A little fruit treat could be good. Frozen fruit block. That is not going to be useful. Yeah, it's always just fruit. We can't convert it to anything else. Fruit feeder dish we don't need. Insects we don't need. Who ate insects? Oh, I guess the galleys were in here originally, right? And then another plant dish. Let's move this over and keep it. We can put this on the other side. So we saw with the Dilos, they're having issues staying healthy. So having a secondary food dish deeper in the enclosure, probably a good idea. What does that mean? Person can't reach it? Inaccessible to staff. How so? Did I control Z my gate? What the fuck? Did I put my gate in the wrong spot? I distinctly remember putting in a gate. Did I accidentally control Z it, or did I put it in somewhere weird? I am confusion. Oh, did I put the gate in after I put in some of the jungle trees and then I undid them? Maybe that's what it was. That could be the case. Okay, anything else in this exhibit at this point? I don't think so, right? I think we can kill this. This exhibit is done, which means the bottom part of the park is finally clear and we can do a rebuild of the entryway.
The last thing guests want to see in the park are hungry animals. We should ensure their food situation is sorted.
It should be, Nigel. What did you do, Nigel? Did you mess it up? What is... Okay, that's a visual glitch. Don't worry about it. Okay. Let's clear out the water. Presumably that will help with terrain editing when we remove this section down here. Alright. Cool. Dying animal. Bella. Why are you dying? Foot rot treatable. One staff en route. Is it just that? You're also starving. You're on your way to the food bowl. We are going to believe you'll be fine. Ozdar. Unconscious receiving treatment. Foot rot. Wait, you're not Ozdar. You're Sebastian. Ozdar moved on me. Retroviral. Treatable. Progress is 47%. And what about the jaundiced parasaur? Are you done yet? In quarantine 100%. Okay. In quarantine 100%, call to tranquilize. It should be done. There should be like a notification. Psittacos unlocked, okay. Combat encounter between Galley and Pachycephalosaur. That shouldn't matter. I can only assume this is done, but I don't see a pop-up that says, you know, send it back. But let's just get it back. Flop. Alright. Unconscious. Presumably because it was sedated, technically. Alright. Okay, new copy enclosure. Now we hold 16. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, these are randomizing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all we can hold there. So yeah, this is the larger vivarium. We've gone ahead and put every single detail we can add to it by default just to make it all varied. And we're going to fill it up with as many copies as we can get. I thought about putting in a second one next to it to extend it out. But since these terrain levels don't really link up, it's kind of awkward anyway. And it doesn't actually link up because they can't like cross from one side to the other. So, animal dying. Okay, you're dying of hunger and thirst in the water. Classic. I'm going to ignore you. Same with you. If you die, you die. Ozdar, are you done yet, bro? 37%? Really? That's it? No, immunity 69, so 37 left, I guess. Fair. Alright, let's get these copies in. Alright, room for 2 more in the swarm. Theoretically, we should have like 49 or 65 of these, but we'll just do 16, I think. Oh, the raptors are dying. Classic raptor behavior. Are there any Dilophosaurs in the park? You betcha. Okay, so these blue, like, randomized things. Was skin not on before? Because, like, I'm not really feeling like I'm getting no mutation. I feel like I botched it and they're just coming out default. They're switching gender, but like, I don't know. A highlighted thing is not very useful if it doesn't tell me that it's actually randomizing or not randomizing explicitly. Is the melanistic galley still alive or did she perish? Yep, galleys are still alive. Only the raptors have been dying. And yeah, this is our Dilo exhibit. So there's the Jeep. There's our baby Dilos. And this bit here is Nedry's body. He's big boned, so that's why the ribcage is so large. But yeah. I had a lot of fun making that. And our galley, let's look at the melanistic one here. Shiny Solomon, 14 years old. So yeah, still got a lot of life left in him, maybe. Scarred, of course, from getting his ass kicked by an ankylosaur baby that he was harassing. So classic behavior from him. Lifespan is something, somewhere. Not there. Here. Age 14, maturity 100%, lifespan not actually listed. Doesn't say if I hover over it. Do I have to go to Paleopedia for this, maybe? It's probably somewhere. Wait, life cycle? Unrecoverable cataract, severe, external. These are just the injuries. Breeding life cycle. Monogamous. There's the time. Pregnancy. Life cycle, sexual maturity 7, death 30. So, middle-aged. About halfway. That's the full exhibit with the other two guys in there. Guest welfare. What do we got for guest welfare? Nutrition issue. Probably on account of there being no food. Yeah, they want food here. But this is where we're going to move all this stuff up and spread it out along here. So it'll be fine eventually. I did notice we had a galley on this list. Cherry. You are hungry and thirsty, and you are next to a feeder full of food, which you are choosing not to eat from. Opportunistic bullying, going to eat. You're just stuck in a bully cycle. No, you're good. You're eating. You were stuck in a bully cycle, but you are maybe out of it. Great. Okay. Well, what'll happen will happen. Warehouse check. Not bad. Okay, let's get some stuff moved up here, maybe. So, at this point, we cleared this out, so now we can flatten this cliff here. And start to move our infrastructure up here. Piecemeal. Okay, yeah, this hillside seems fine. Alright, let's grab this. Trying to get the rotation just right because I'm picky. I think it is slightly levitating, just slightly, you know. Okay. The pour in for food. All right. Us from the Spark Gallimimus are jerk butts and cannot be kept with anything. Yeah, not while they're currently bugged. This is confirmed to be getting fixed. This over-aggression thing with them being too aggressive. Or maybe it was already in the patch notes and it's already been fixed. And is still bad. I'm not sure. But, yeah, generally better if you just don't keep them with other things. That's ultimately going to be the real solution. Don't know if YouTube will let you say an asshole or it's going to whine about it. Yeah, who really knows what trips YouTube's filters at a given moment? Sometimes stuff just comes through and sometimes it gets blocked, and I don't really have the first clue why in a lot of cases. Now this is kind of like a walkthrough building, but I think I'm still going to use it like it's a JWE style, just slap on the path type building. I guess these all might have to be restocked after being moved too, which is unfortunate. Oops. Let's put one down here, I guess. Might as well spread them out a little bit. Oops. Oh, the terrain here does not like me. Let's just put it like this. Then we do a little flatten. Shrink this down. Really? Really? That doesn't work when the building's under there, I guess. So what do I do about that? I guess we put it somewhere out of the way. And then we flatten. I turned off flattening when we build new buildings, but I don't know if it affects moving stuff. So that's a little complication. Sorry, what are we flattening to exactly? Because we're down in a valley, I guess. Okay, yeah, that seems fine. Don't seem to understand this park isn't yours to conquer. Yeah, the galley, unstoppable menace. But that's okay, because I really like the idea that galleys would be complete assholes. I think that gives them a lot of personality. And I vibe with that for them. Now, I don't vibe with being an asshole. I vibe with, you know, them being an asshole. Okay, I guess we just do something like that. Oh god, there's still a big patch of fucking ground in the middle, dude. Why? But why? I hate that. Is it? Okay, it's actually a raised patch. That's actually just there. Why is this showing there? Weird. Okay, maybe now. Maybe this time. How many toddlers do you think it would take to beat an adult Gallimimus? Like 80. I don't know. They're toddlers. They're not going to be organized. They're going to be running all over the place. I think the Gallimimus could potentially kill a lot of toddlers if it really put its mind to it. Alright, I find this acceptable. It is slightly crooked. Dare I try to align it slightly better? This is how the insanity starts. I think maybe? I think that's about the same as what it was before. Don't look at it. It's good. Leave it alone. Alright, this one. I want to put one over here somewhere, but I need to redo this path. So let's leave that there. Let's put it over here. Just like, bam. don't know why the Jeep is like sunk into the ground in the back. I guess we're gonna tilt it slightly. There. We good? How do I confirm? It does not let me click it. There. Nope, that did not accept. Is that blocked by something? That worked. Fuck it. All right. Where are the Brockies at? There they are. Brockies are still shockingly small, but they got a ways to go for growth, so it makes sense. All right, I'm gonna maybe gain some more cash here so we can build some new stuff too. Just for fun, we'll decorate our little raptor paddock area with this film version of a raptor paddock. Well, kind of a very compressed version of a raptor paddock because I think it's a little too short laterally. But also, is it just me or is it kind of crooked? Not to criticize. It's better than anything I can build. I definitely appreciate its existence. All right, we have other stuff here. We have this landing pad. We'll put that in somewhere. JPOG inspired gifts is still not unlocked. We have the hotel. We have the visitor center short version, 160K. We want that. We want the gates. Oh man, it's a lot of money. I don't know if this functions as like an entrance or anything. I don't think it does. What's happening here? Animal growth Mika. Pachycephalosaurus wymanensis has reached juvenile age. Foot rot treatable once staff en route. Don't care. This is all just foot rot. All right. Ankylosaur babies coming. We have not had any of these yet. 4 babies due in 3.2 months. Is there any concern about... Why does it... Oh, is she already on the nest? Wait. Can't tell. Is this the nest? Yeah, stand up. Okay, she is on the nest. So she already laid the eggs. Yeah, incubating. Okay. Not pregnant, incubating. Because we saw before one that had a wild, like they had to, before they laid, I thought. Right? Okay. Cool. Great. So we've got this hill over here expanded out now. If we go here and we go to the visitor center, this should be kind of, it's a little crooked design-wise. Like the grid doesn't align with like the front part of where you would expect it to be. How do I want to handle that? It should be like, so the visitor center is obviously not like directly by the rest of the park, right? Because we're building the tour section, and the visitor center is obviously where the tour like links up, but it is not in the park. It's not in the part where the animals are. It's outside of that. So I think we want to put it kind of conceptually farther away, like this. So let's get this path in here. If Spike Mel's added PK, do you think any battle royale would inevitably end with it as the last non-sauropod animal being alive? It would depend how hard they went with it, I guess, with the spikiness. Like, I don't know, is it that much more dangerous than like any other kind of spiky ankylosaur? Like, I feel like at some point spikes have a diminishing return on their effectiveness. Like, how many spikes does an animal really need? I mean, maybe. But I would like to see Spicomelis in one of these games. PK or GWE. Whoever gets to it. So I assume this is fully decorative and does nothing. But it's the visitor center. It has to be here. There's like a fundamental requirement for the park build, right? Just obviously. Okay, wait a second. So this does have structure to it. Because this is a whole thing. I assume these are entrances. These must be functional entrances. Hold on. So if we do this... And then we kill this. Let's save before we do this. Or can you bite it without getting impaled? On the belly. You just roll that bitch over and you bite him on the belly. The park appears to still be open for business. Ooh. Okay. Now, that's interesting. Do I want the visitor center to be the entrance? Because we also have a JPOG coded entrance. Which is this guy. Well, I guess, is it JPOG coded as much as it's just Jurassic coded in general? Maybe. I mean, it's got like the helipad that does make it kind of JPOG coded, but like, what do they call it? Jurassic Park entry. I think it's just kind of JP themed. But now if I put this in, like, I don't think I have a way to like, oh, okay, I could toggle these off. So presumably I could pick which one is active, which would be good. All right. I'm going to leave probably these buildings down here alone. So we'll need to fix up some of these paths soon. But I'm going to leave this like pod of buildings down there, I think. I think the position is acceptable relative to the rest of the park. And then we can build some more stuff this way. We still have 248K. Did this not cost like $1 trillion? Maybe not. Generally, the helipad is talked about being to the south of the island. But for the sake of working with what we have, and the fact that this has always been intended as more of an inspired by than a faithful recreation, I'm going to probably just put it over here. I think. What is the holes? Are they my donation boxes? I think so. What about this hole? Yeah, it's another donation box. Okay, great. Kill that. Smooth them over. There we go. It's all looking better. Okay. But then with the park entry, I think I'm just going to put it like right smack dab next to the visitor center. Okay, inaccessible to guests. Vending machines. Are they going to be inaccessible to guests, actually? Because I did just slightly move this. Is it crooked? I think so. Hard to tell. the alignment exactly. Both with the path where I put it in and with the building in general. Okay, let's do this. Do a little bit of that action. Okay, that looks about straight. Okay, we get multiple. Okay, disease discovered. Parasitic dermatitis. Oh, you poor baby. Get you into quarantine. What? Animals no afflictions. What? Did I click on it so quickly that it didn't count? Weird. Okay. Maybe I clicked on the one next to it on accident somehow. Stick is dying. You are dying from starvation and lack of water. Yeah, we need to do something about this Dilo enclosure situation. Because they wander very far away. He's got a decent health bar left, so maybe he'll be fine. Let's do... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little water. It's a little... There's a natural body of water back here. Okay, but could we do it, like, not a billion miles deep, maybe? It's a nice, shallow little body of water. And that shouldn't disrupt the Dilo habitat, right? Yes, it's good. And then we put another feeder of some kind here. Just like a small meat feeder. Yeah. That way if some idiot wanders over there, at least there's stuff. Then let's check on the other Dilos quick. Stick is the only one who fucked up. Okay. Great. So that's taken care of. Next. So this doesn't appear to be out of reach. It's no, it isn't accessible. Open to guests, open to guests. If I do this... Is it a problem the back of this is hanging in open space? I have no idea. Like, probably not, but you never know. Okay. See, that's already getting weird in the middle there. Guess we leave it alone. This bit here kind of expects to be well raised. Feels like Among Us with how everything's basically falling apart and yet everything is still technically fine. Well, I mean, it's more believable than some of the JWE parks, right? Okay. Could see the hole here, but maybe that's not a big deal. Maybe they should all be water. Probably, right? I like it, I guess. Still just kind of doing stuff, but looks a little more like something that's supposed to be there. If I do a little smooth in, I can only smooth in that way. And if I up the intensity dramatically, yeah, then it's kind of... Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. Weird. Okay. A little bit of this. Maybe. Then it'll look better. Kinda. %, smoothness intensity gets weird. I will say that. Well, that rim's a little awkward. There. Just gotta get far enough away that it doesn't get strange. Okay. Sure. All right. You know what? Acceptable. Don't really look like anybody's coming into the park anymore. I'm not really sure this functions. Let's save in a different slot. Are there waterfalls in PK? You can make decorative waterfalls, but they're a little awkward. If you look at this enclosure, this is made out of a pile of decorative waterfall pieces to make this effect. It's not the best. It meets the basic requirements, but it could be nicer. Okay, if I do this. Nothing is accessible. Ah, but then they come pouring in. But are they not able to progress through this building? Yeah, so it seems this doesn't work. The guests are trapped in this central part. So maybe we just keep this as a decorative thing? Maybe. We'll worry about this next time. Let's wrap it up there. I need to run.